Hi lovies, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thank you so much for coming back to view my video. In today's video, I'll be showing you a quick way to achieve this look in less than 15 minutes. But if it's the first time you stop by, hello, how are you? Welcome, my name is Glory Mtui. Before you leave, kindly give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe and share with your loved one as much as you can. So I started with fresh hair. I washed my hair 2 days before I styled this style. I started by dividing front parts. So this front part is the part I started to work with. So all the direction will be tied together in the middle. So the line I make sure I make the curves, and end of each line will be middle. I use this yarn, but you can use any kind of yarn with the similar look. It's okay and perfect for this style or for any African threading. So here I'm going to work with small section because I want to keep this style for a couple days. After I separate the section, I take the single yarn. You see how short it is, but if your hair is more longer, you have to add a little length of your yarn so that you can wrap your hair well. And I keep wrapping till end of my hair. Then I secure one time. I just secure easily, and then later on I'll be able to remove the tag so that I can continue to wrap on the second section. After I separate the second section, I divide it into 2 equal parts, and then the first section goes to middle of this second section. Then I remove the place I secure, then I take another new yarn, then I start wrapping. Don't use the same yarn to wrap 2 sections because the yarn will not hold your hair well from down. So to avoid that, you have to take a new yarn so that your section will be clean and you'll hold the hair well. Same to third section. I take second section, I put middle of the third section, I remove the tag, I take new yarn, I start wrapping. And this is how I continue wrapping till end of this yarn. So after I finish to wrap the last section of this line, I will make sure I secure well to avoid this yarn to unravel, and then I'll take scissors and I'll trim off excess yarn. And the second line here, I'm going to spice up this look by adding a little of braiding hair. So after I make a line, I apply a little bit of gel. You may apply any gel, and then I redo this line again. Then I apply this line gel so that it will be easy for me to hold all the hair well. Here is only 5 sections, but I end up add 9 sections. The first section I take small section and I make 2 strands. The third strand be my natural hair. If you don't know how to fit in, you have to make sure the side you add the first section of braiding hair will be the same side you continue add hair till you finish your line. This is how this fit in braiding goes. And here, before I braid the second time or the second part of this braiding hair, I make sure I add a new section so that I can continue braiding all the hair together. And here I keep adding till 2/3 of this line, then the rest I braid just a normal braiding. So this is a secret. If you want fit in and you want your line to be good, you have to make sure you fit in till 2/3 of your line, especially if you're a beginner. 2/3 of your line, and then after there you can continue braid just a normal way, and it will be easy for you to hide your natural hair in. But if you're not a beginner, I think that is very easy for you. You can do any way you want to. So this is the last section. And after this section, I'm going to braiding just a normal way. Every time I make sure I add some hair and keep going till end of this line. You may decide how long you want to braid, but for me, after I finish my natural hair, I go very few steps because I'm going to add something on top of this hair, or I'm going to add something back. So I don't need to put this hair so long. So after here, I take small piece, I wrap couple times like I'm doing locks to make sure this hair will not unravel, and then I secure well 2 times. You may secure 2 times or 3 times depending on which kind of braiding hair you use, and then I trim off. Middle here I do the same thing, but the shape here you may see is a little bit different with right and left side, but I can say it's the same method. The previous section goes mid of the new section, hold them together, take new yarn and start wrapping.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So back section, you may decide to leave them without braid. You may decide to add gel, but as I said earlier, I want to keep this style for a couple days. I don't want stress for combing my hair every single day, so what I do is I also braid back section, and the method I use is also same like the method I use front. After the first method, the second one I divide into 2. I take the first section, I put middle, and then I take new yarn and I start wrapping. If you don't know how to hold your hair at the middle, I hope this tutorial will be best for you, because I show like all angles on how I hold my hair, on how I wrap my hair in different angles, so that it will be easy for you. Next time when you try this style, it will be easy for you to achieve. The last section I braid a little long till I make sure all the section I'll hold them together at the middle.
Echoing around
So here I'm done with braiding. I go ahead and take scissor and I trim off all the excess yarn. Then I take hairband and I hold all the hair together. Guys, if you haven't watched a video on how to make this Afro puff, please, I'll put the link in the description below. Go and check how to make this Afro puff. I only add bobby pin on this Afro puff. You may add 3, 5 depending on which section you want to hold your Afro puff, and then just use your palm to make your Afro puff well, and this is the final result for today's video. I hope you enjoy watching this video and you get something. If yes, kindly subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to share with your loved one.